In this video, we will show you how to use the Apex user application. Here is an overview of all the topics we will discuss. Please feel free to use the timestamps in the description to jump to a certain section of the video. Connect to USB. The user application has no active connection to Apex. Press record via USB. Upon successful connection, the user app demonstrates which interface has been selected. Pressing quit closes the connection. Settings. The Apex status information and settings can be accessed when there is an active connection to Apex. On the status page, you can see the battery status as well as the information on the number of files that are saved on the device. The settings page can be accessed via the wheel icon. On the settings page, channel parameter, sample rate, and live impedance mode can be changed. When changed settings need to be saved, click Save Device Settings. The warning threshold may be configured between 10 kiloohms and 100 kiloohms and acts as a warning states on Apex's cap LED. Pressing Set to Factory Default resets the device configuration. Channel names can be edited by typing up to 10 characters. Furthermore, channels may be excluded from the reference set. All channels can be included or excluded from the reference by clicking the reference slider. Finally, Load Predefined Settings can be clicked, which sets all device parameters to the settings specified in the XML file. Likewise, the active device settings can be exported to an XML file by selecting Save Settings to File. Record via USB. Selecting Record via USB starts the workflow to record data. First, an impedance check is performed. Both a table with values as well as a color-coded figure is shown. Pressing Continue to Signal Viewer starts the acquisition of data. In the top left corner, you can see the recording parameters. Below the record information, the viewer configuration is shown. The cutoff frequency can be selected for both a high-pass and low-pass filter. After selecting the cutoff frequency, the filter can be enabled. The filter button turns green when it's active. Filter settings can be hidden to create more space for the channel selection list. Also, you can show and hide all channels with one button click. On the bottom of the Viewer Configuration tab, you can change the amplitude range. The minus sign halves the range and the plus sign doubles the range. Also, you can decrease and increase the amount of time, that's in seconds, that is displayed on the viewer page. If live impedance has been enabled, you can see a table with the recorded impedance values. The table can be hidden by pressing the arrow on top of it. Pressing the recording icon starts the saving of data to disk. The timer will run for as long as the recording icon is not pressed again. When the acquisition needs to be stopped, Exit Workflow can be selected to return to the application's main page. If Apex needs to be disconnected completely, press Quit. Data Management. The user app shows that a device is connected via USB. Select Management in the Data tab. In the drop-down menu, you can see the saved studies. You can also create a new study. To do so, you can use the Create Study button combined with creating a new folder in the File Explorer window. Next, you can specify a default file name. Pressing X will save the settings. The user app returns to the main page where a new workflow may be selected. Pair Bluetooth. When the TMSI Bluetooth dongle has no paired Apex, you can pair Apex to the Bluetooth dongle using the user application. To do so, select Record via Bluetooth. After successful discovery, you can see the dongle serial number, as well as the discovered Apex's serial numbers. If one of the discovered devices is already paired, the Connect button can be used. However, if none of the devices are paired, you have to use the Pair button. After selecting this option, the PC LED of Apex starts to blink blue. Pairing can be confirmed by pressing the marker button. The process to pair will take some time. Upon successful completion, a connection can be opened with the newly paired device by pressing the Connect button. Record and connect via Bluetooth. The user application shows that there is no active connection to Apex. Select Record via Bluetooth. This combines the discovered dongle with a paired device to be able to connect to Apex. Upon successful connection, the user application highlights the Bluetooth path in green. Next, selecting Record via Bluetooth starts the workflow to record data. First, an impedance check is performed. Both a table with values as well as a color-coded figure is shown. Pressing Continue to Signal Viewer starts the acquisition of data. On the left side, the viewer configuration is shown. Filter settings can be hidden to create more space for the channel selection list. On the bottom of the Viewer Configuration tab, you can change the amplitude range. The minus sign halves the range and the plus sign doubles the range. Pressing the recording icon starts the saving of data to disk. The timer will run for as long as the recording icon is not pressed again. You can show and hide all channels with one button click. If live impedance has been enabled, you can see a table with the recorded impedance values. The table can be hidden by pressing the arrow on top of it. When the acquisition needs to be stopped, Exit Workflow can be selected to return to the application's main page. If Apex needs to be disconnected completely, press Quit. Download. To download files, the user app needs an active connection to Apex over USB. To go to the download page, select the Download button on the Data tab. All files that need to be downloaded can be selected. Double-clicking a file name opens the metadata of the file, displaying the content of the recording. After selecting the different files to download, the download files can be selected. During download, you can monitor the file which is downloaded, as well as the progress for downloading that specific file. When you have downloaded all data from Apex, it is good practice to clear the onboard memory. To do so, enable the I am sure slider and press Clear Card. Pressing the X returns the user app to the main page. Card configuration. The user application has an active connection to Apex over USB, as can be seen by the icon's shading. Select Card Recording. This opens a frame where various settings may be changed. For instance, you can set the device time and get the device time. Configuring a time recording is done by specifying a start and end time. Optionally, you can configure a pre-measurement impedance check. The settings can be saved on the device by pressing Lock Apex for timed recording. The app displays what type of start is active. This can be reverted by pressing Clear Timed Recording Settings. Using Quit, you can return to the start. Pressing Quit twice results in disconnection of Apex.